focus on me? Baby, can you focus on me? Baby. Hey loves, it's Lucy and I am back with another video. As you can see. Oh, okay. I be ready to go. That's one thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna step and I'm gonna find me a new one. Never will I ever, never again, never again, never again, never will I ever trust again. Hey loves, it's Lucy and I'm making a video about self-love, and I'm doing this just because I was working on self-love like months ago, and like I'm not even gonna lie, like I was really like focused, I was really happy, I was like doing a lot of things that I enjoyed. You know, I didn't like need anybody to like aid in my happiness. And earlier this year and last year and the years before, I was finding myself depending on people to basically make me happy. But I found happiness in myself and I found happiness by myself. And then I kind of, you know, was rocky for just a little bit. After I started dating again, it's like kind of messed me up. But now I'm actually back on track. I'm working on everything, and today I'm just gonna give you 5 ways to love yourself, and also 5 other reasons, why self-love is important in a relationship. I am single, but it still works for when I do be in a relationship, when I do become a girlfriend again. While you're in a relationship, or if you're planning on getting in a relationship, this is why it will be important and beneficial to you, so you will be ready to be a girlfriend or a wife to a man, not a little boy, to a man one day, okay? Period. So right now I'm actually looking at everything on my MacBook. I was gonna write it down, but it's doing too much and I could just pull out my computer. You already know. Okay, so first we're gonna start with 5 ways to love yourself. And number 1 is do something kind. Doing something kind, like you can open the door for people, you can give people compliments. This will definitely help in self-love because, well, I don't know about you, but for me, doing something nice for other people makes me happy. So if seeing other people happy makes you happy, then do that, okay? Number 2, become your hero for the day. When you look in the mirror, I don't know, like I'm not looking at examples or anything. I'm just making my own example of all the steps that I'm reading right here. Be your own hero. Basically, don't look at yourself as an enemy. When you look in the mirror, look at yourself and uplift yourself and say, I love what I see. I love her. She's ambitious, she is strong, she's able, and she's willing. This is my hero. You have to look at yourself as a hero and not an enemy. Self-love, that creates self-love. So number 3, retrain your thoughts. As again, like with yourself, look in the mirror and say, I am beautiful. Look in your mirror and say, I am smart. If you have a habit of just, look at my freaking eyebrows, or look at my freaking hair, look at my freaking clothes, like, no. Rather you just woke up or whatever, be like, you know what, you are very beautiful, like you are very pretty today, you are very smart, you are very just, you're just on it. Or if you have a habit of saying, I'm sorry, I read something on Facebook one day and it says sometimes you have to retrain, basically you have to retrain your thoughts, saying replace thank you with I'm sorry. Like, oh, I'm sorry for being late. No, it's not I'm sorry for being late. You got to retrain yourself and say, thank you for waiting. Like that will get that little doubt or that little negativity out of your body so you can not be sorry anymore. Don't be sorry. Loving yourself, you don't want to be sorry about anything, okay? Confidence is everything and you don't want to be sorry. Just do what you want to do, period. Number 4 is admit your flaws and take action. Now me, my flaws, I know I say I'm sorry a lot, like I just said, and I also say I don't care a lot. I notice that
I don't care. I don't care.
That is the #1 flaw that I do. And honestly, a lot of times when I say I don't care, I really do care. So my thing is, I have to stop saying I don't care when I actually do. I do that as a self-protective mechanism, okay? I try to protect my feelings by saying I don't care when I actually really do, so I don't be extremely hurt. So yeah. I mean, I gotta stop that, but you already know, like, I'm getting myself together, so yeah. Now let's move on. Step 5 is relationship analysis. With this, I'm not sure where I was going with this, but relationship analysis, analyze your relationship and make sure that it is healthy for you. If your relationship, there's more bad than good, or if there's a, almost, 40 bad and 60% good, it ain't doing it for you, okay? Move the freak on. If that dude, I was gonna say the N-word, but I don't know who's watching. But if that dude have you messed up, or if that dude is cheating on you or treating you any type of way, I mean, stay for a little bit if you want to, but eventually you gotta skedaddle. Like me, I ain't staying nowhere for too long, and everybody knows that about me. I'll be ready to go. Oh, okay, I'll be ready to go. That's one thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna step, and I'm gonna find me a new one. But I'm self-loving, so I put a new one on pause. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk to nobody. I mean, a little dip, but the dip is not dipping. So I stopped talking it. I'm not really talking to that dip. I'm at the version. But like I said, when it's time to go, it's time to go. Like, if it take you a minute to move on from people, because I'm a lover. Like, I love hard, but I do move on. I don't stay down for that long. You know what I'm saying? I think that's why people like take advantage of like sweet people who's very caring and very loving. People really take advantage of people like that because they feel like, oh, I can do this. I can give her minimum. I can, not give her my all, and she's gonna be there, and she's gonna love me, and she's gonna stay my girlfriend, and she's gonna shower me with gifts when it's holidays and my birthday, and she's gonna give me all of her energy because that's what she does. I was that girl in the beginning when you're playing like you're a good guy, but no. Self-love is letting go of things that are not giving to you. If I pour into you and you're not pouring to me, And one thing I did notice too, now that I'm growing up, now that I'm bossing up, now that I'm making my own, now that I'm doing a lot my own self, a guy love language is to give to their woman. It's not no, I don't got it. It's not no, I'm going through this, I'm going through that. And dude, first of all, a hardworking dude. We want hardworking men, okay? A dude that, we're not gonna make this about guys. I ain't gonna lie. But at the same time, self-love is gonna prepare you for when you do find a good guy. And that's what I am working on, because one thing I'm not gonna do, I don't want to be married to a guy or be stuck with a guy, be attached to a guy for life, sign a contract for life. I have my share, but I'm not gonna stick with a guy for life. And the next guy that I ever be with, and the next guy I ever marry, I'm going to dedicate my life to him. I'm gonna give him my all, and I want the happy, soft version of me. I don't want to snap. I don't want to be upset. I don't want to regret it in years. Like, why did I marry him? I want to feel like, dang, like I want to be established. I want to have my own. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to bring something to the table, and I want a man that's already built. I don't want to have to build any man. I want a man that I say something and he'll have it, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I point something out. Oh, I was thinking, like, dang, I've been wanting that for a long time. I'm not gonna ask him for it, but hopefully he loves me enough to turn around and just give it to me, because that's what he does, because that's what type of person I am. I listen, and you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Enough rambling, but yeah, self-love. I've been destroyed a lot in relationships as far as friendships. I don't really trust too many. Friends talk, just talking behind my back, or or people just hurting my feelings, or people taking advantage of me, or people, even friends going behind talking to people I already talked to or liked, or like little stuff. Really, like, I'm a very emotional person, so everything that a person does to me I remember. And I don't trust a lot of people, so I don't keep a lot of people around me. I read a quote. Okay, I have these quotes coming to my phone, and it said, this video is going to be so long, and it said, to be honest, everyone in your life is going to hurt you. It's up to you to pick who you're willing to suffer for. And when I read that, I'm like, period. They knew what to say, because that's a motherfucking truth. Because everybody in my life done made me feel some type of way at one point. But they all still here. The ones that I chose to still be here, because there's something about them that makes me feel, or it makes me me, that makes me feel safe, or makes me feel enjoyable, makes me feel loved, or make me feel happy, or make me feel that girl. Like, there's something about everybody in my life, no matter what we went through, that makes me feel some type of way, and that's why they're still around. Because everybody who was not meant to stay around, trust me, they're not. Because I can cut you off and block you in a minute, you know what I'm saying? Like as soon as I get pissed off a little bit too much. So yeah. Now that we're done with the first part was 5 ways to love yourself. Now we're gonna just move on to 5 reasons why self-love is critical in a relationship. And this is, like I say, rather you're single or rather you're in a relationship, because we're preparing ourselves for longevity, preparing ourselves to be great, so we can find somebody as great as we are, so we can build together and build an empire that nobody can destroy. You know what I'm saying? Strong people is untouchable, period. In the grace of God, under God we trust, and that's on that. So number 1 is, it will help you see in yourself what your partner sees in you. Basically, this is basically self-explanatory. Once you accomplish self-love, you learn to love that person, and you'll notice that I'm a version of, when people say I'm another version of him, like I'm a smaller version of him, like I'm a reflection of him, or she's a reflection of me, he's a reflection of me. Like, seriously, like, he'll be a reflection of you and you'll be a reflection of him. Like, you'll start to love him, and he'll notice some things that you do, and he's gonna reciprocate. Self-love, love him, he's gonna love you. Or once he see that you love yourself, he's gonna love you. You're training him of how to treat you based on how you treat yourself, basically. Yeah. So number 2, we're gonna move on so this video won't be too long. Number 2 is, self-love makes you independent. And facts, self-love does make you independent, because during your process of self-love, you learn to pay more attention to yourself. Things that you like, things that you don't like, things that make you happy, things that make you sad, things that boost your confidence. Like, you'll learn and you'll study yourself, get a lot of time by yourself, and then you'll learn to be by yourself more, which creates independence, and you'll learn to do things that you didn't know how to do before, because you're trying to navigate through life on your own. You know what I'm saying? You'll just learn a lot by being by yourself, learning yourself, and that is all a part of the self-love process. So please be somewhat independent. I was watching a movie. I gotta throw my little life stories up in there. I was just watching a movie, right? It's on Prime Video. Ooh. I'm back. Okay, the movie is on Prime Video, and it's called Till Death Do Us Part. Now, I watched that movie, and I think about this like all the time, even before I just watched this movie. This girl married this man, didn't have a job, didn't have nothing, right? This is kind of off the subject, but it's not off the subject. And he was doing everything for her. Where I'm going with this is that he felt like he owned her, because he was working, he was paying all the bills. All she was doing is sitting home, cleaning, cooking, taking care of this man. And then they got in an argument, and she said, I'm doing this and that for you. I gave up my life for you. I did this. Guess what he said?
He said, as you should. That's your job as a wife.
I own you. I pay the bills. I do this. I'm the man. I said, what? Ain't no man. I ain't gonna let no man do everything for me. You know why? Because then he'll feel like he owns me. He have ownership over my life. Nigga, I'm finna work. You know what I'm saying? You can pay all the bills if you want to. I'm gonna work. I'm gonna put all my money aside for us if we want to travel. If we want to do little things for the kids. If you want me to do a little bills here and there. Baby, I'm finna work. We finna put it up in our savings. Something. I gotta work because I'm finna have my own just in case. You finna have, well, I ain't finna have my own, but you know what I'm saying. Like, I have to put something in the pot just in case. So you can't say nothing. I'm always, naturally, I'm a hard, independent working woman. You know, I'm a strong working woman. And I need me a strong working man so we can be strong together. There's no ownership. There's no weak link up in the bunch. Because if we both strong, we can never. Nobody can ever. We can't even do that to each other. We can't argue and say nothing about each other because, baby, we both that. We both that. We both it. We both it, baby. What? We both it, baby. I can't say nothing. You got it. He can't say nothing to me because I got it. We got it. Period. That's what I want. That's what it's going to be. His name, I pray for it. There we go. Back to this. Number 3. It says, self-love earns you more respect from your partner. Like I said before, once your partner or the person you're with or whatever, once they see that you love yourself, they'll love you just as much and they'll respect you. Once they see you respect yourself, once they see, nuh-uh, I see you moving funny. Let me back that. They be like, oh, she ain't playing. Then they gon' lean up. Like, what? I hear you, baby. You don't like this? Okay, baby. I respect you and I respect that because you did that. You didn't have to do that because a lot of girls wouldn't have did that. Period. So, yeah. Number 4 is first your responsibility to make yourself happy. This is 5 reasons why self-love is critical in relationships. Number 4, again, it is first your responsibility to make yourself happy. Period. That's self-explanatory. We're going to move to 5. Self-love will keep you healthy to enjoy your relationship. Okay. Now, once you've mastered self-love, you'll find happiness. Happiness is the root to a healthy and happy relationship. When I tell you, I'm going to tell you a testimony because I'm all done with this. That was 5 ways to love yourself and 5 reasons of why self-love is critical in a relationship. I was working on myself. Like I said, I was working on my self-love journey. I got distracted. I started dating a guy, right? This guy was portraying to be good in the beginning, you know, like they all do. And then he happened to be bad. And you know, I thought my self-love journey was really working. I thought I was really doing good. But then when I talked to this bad guy, and I know it was a test from God because I was doing so great. I felt on top of the world. Like, I felt untouchable. I wasn't buying the stories, the pickup lines, the cheap dates. I wasn't buying it. Like, I wasn't trying to talk to anybody. Then this guy that I thought I liked, you know, came along. And I'm like, I'm ready. I can do this. And then he just happened to be a freaking black sheep of it all, and was just somebody that was the opposite of what I wanted, when at first it was what I wanted, you know. And then it's like, dang, like, okay, this was a test from God to see if I'm ready to say no, to see if I'm ready to move on and say, this is trash, I was played, time to move on. But I felt the test, of course. I was emotional. I was in my feelings. I was being a little toxic because I was upset that he wasn't what I thought he was. And then that's when I noticed that my self-love journey has to go a little longer. And that's why God sent him to me to see if I was ready. And I realized that I was not. I'm continuing my self-love journey, and I'm going to continue to love on myself. I'm gonna continue to be an amazing person and a great person because I believe and I know that I am with material. And I know that I'm her. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody saying, no, like, I'm her, I'm it, I'm that. I really am. I'm a strong woman. I love hard. I put my all in everything, every relationship. I'm super emotional. That's why when I get trash, I get really upset and I get in my feelings. I'm not going to be dating anybody else anytime soon. I'm not going to be talking to anybody else anytime soon. It's just, I just need to fix myself, and I need to like study myself like we just talked about, and I need to continue the self-love journey. I need to take the trash completely out and just continue my self-love journey from where I left off at. And one thing I learned that I have to do, that I messed up at, as soon as I start seeing the signs, no matter how much I liked him at first, no matter how much, you know, I should have walked away. I should have just walked away, but I kept talking to this person, and that's what started the toxicness. But with that being said, yeah, self-love is everything. You guys, this is gonna be the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching so much. My camera actually, the heat is gonna turn on, so don't mind that, but my camera is actually being serviced at Geek Squad, so I'm filming on my phone. I was trying to give you guys the best quality, waiting for my camera to come back, but I'm like, I need to make a video. I need to show my face, because I did say I was gonna be consistent in my videos. So you guys, I'm gonna definitely make more videos. I'm gonna make better videos, and I just want you guys to love on me, and most importantly, love on yourself. Thank you guys. Thank you once again for watching. If you have any other suggestions, please, I'll put my social media down in the description. And yeah, so you guys have a nice night, and thank you. Subscribe, do not forget, like this video, and bye. Mwah.
The beat.
I love Lucy.
I'm about to make it rain. And we ain't talking about water. You think